and welcome back to another Sims 4 building challenge. I am here to do a crazy color challenge today. You guys have no idea what's coming. About a year ago, I think, I did a challenge that I thought I made up, and I'm still convinced I have, and it's called the Every Tile is a Different Color Challenge. Long story short, I really wanted to do this challenge again because when I first came up with it, like last year, I had the most fun building it. It was definitely an insane and chaotic challenge. I put my hand on my heart and say no one needs this house in their build. But sometimes there's just something so freeing and liberating about being able to create whatever the heck you want in The Sims. If you are new here, if you've never ever seen that video, that's totally fair. You will learn what it is today. Because I will be building us like a regular house. But then, just say we come into this living space. We wish to have a table over there and we wish to have a couch over there. Wow, what a stunning room. Yes. But no, that's not how we will be starting our house today. The first part of this video is going to be me, as the name of the video suggests, creating every tile with a different color. This first tile is going to be red. This means that the two tiles next to it, the tiles touching it, can also not be red. They'll have to be a different color, for instance, green, and then down below it, next to it, we'd have to do just say blue. It's okay when it's like patterned or different kind of greens and stuff, that's totally fine, just as long as they're not from the same category. That also includes the wallpaper. So just say on the blue tile, I will have to create a blue tile. Sorry, I'm already cracking up because I just find this challenge so erratic and so chaotic that it actually just like unleashes this crazy amount of happiness in my body. I don't know what it is. You gotta try it yourself, okay? It's dangerous. Try it at your own risk. Essentially, what we will be left with is this throughout the entirety of the house. So once we're done and we're looking at our crazy maze of a house, then we've got to furnish it. Every single thing that's on the block with its designated color will have to be that color. If this is the dining room, yes, the dining table will have to be yellow. A blue chair, as well as a green chair for the green tile. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I will just do a regular outside of the house with regular windows, and then we can just like replace them as we're going with the right colors. But essentially, this is what it is. I will leave the link to the previous tile videos that I've done in the past, but as the time moves forward, as my skills progress and my setup kind of changes, I want to redo some of these past challenges, and this was genuinely the challenge that unleashed just such amount of happiness and creativity in me. So let's get straight into it. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the creative freedom just to create us a very basic looking small, well, not small house. I guess I do want there to still be like a bedroom, an office, dining room, all that jazz. Okay, I've got somewhat of a layout. It's a horrendous block. I feel like I can make like a really nice sophisticated home. Okay, so far definitely a little bit okay, a little bit boring, a little bit wrong. Okay, the back of the house looks so bad. Well guys, I've created the most basic well, it's not even beige, just gray and white bland home from the outside. So we've got all of the backyard stuff done already because of course the protagonist is the inside of the house, and the inside is going to be the total opposite of this home. It's going to be a color burst, a color bomb. So I think it's going to look really funny looking through the windows. And now that I think about it, I'm kind of leaning towards the idea of not changing the window colors because it's just going to look so funny from the outside, seeing through that like massive window into like the color explosion that it is happening on the inside. So we'll see how it goes. But guys, it is time to create a mess. Right guys, I am ready. Grab yourself a drink. Let's destroy this house. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight into the color section. It usually takes me so long, especially because I'm doing a big enough house, to be fair. Like I'm doing 2 bathrooms for whatever crazy reason, but usually what I do is I kind of place a couple of red tiles around. I end up switching them around, you know, like moving them from place to place, but it is kind of nice to work a room by room just to really get focused on what you're doing. So then I go into like a random green, just say. And the funny thing about this is, and the reason why I wanted to do this again is because in the last like year, we've gotten so many different packs and different items within those packs that this challenge is always going to feel fresh and new for me, because now looking at the swatches that we've got different ones that maybe I haven't chosen for this challenge before. So I think things like this will always create a sense of newness in this challenge. But again, as I said at the start of the video, no one needs this. You don't need your sim to live in a house like this. I mean, I'm interested to see if there's any maybe storylines that you guys can think of to say who the heck lives in this house or what is this person. I am interested to see the feedback in this video. I'm here to try it again and I want to break my game. Look at it so far and tell me you're not like happy looking at all these crazy colors like working together. Look at it. It's so cute. cute. I don't know what it is genuinely, but this challenge just makes me like laugh. You know, like when the corners of your mouth are like hurting. This is what happens when I do this challenge. It just like makes no sense. And it almost like resets something in your mind because it's like, this doesn't have to be that serious. To me, this is also something, okay, see now this is where I'm occurring a problem. This is orange and this is orange and I don't want them next to each other. So I think I might change it for a green swatch. As I said, I guess, okay, this is how I'm going to explain why I overuse just saying my favorite objects. When I started my YouTube channel, I started it with, you know, an attempt to express myself. I'm quite a creative person and creating something was always going to be an agenda for me. Excuse me, I cannot speak. So the fact that I've chosen to create a YouTube channel was also not a far-fetched idea from what I was already doing, creating and being in art college and whatever. So I suppose I never started my YouTube channel with the idea to become a famous YouTuber. I always just wanted to create with this channel. So I like to express myself and show exactly what it is that makes me happy on my channel. So if it is the fact that I am overusing certain objects just purely for the sake of me just being ecstatic and happy looking at the screen, I will do so. Purely also from the other idea that I do suffer with quite strong anxiety, and The Sims, as for many of you as well, is a form of escape. It's a form of something is distracting me. Specifically with challenges like this also, I find myself just encouraging that creativity taking over me so that I can just create whatever. And for that split second, well, it's not a split second, it's actually really long. How in the name of God is this red, by the way? This is most definitely a yellow swatch, so that makes no sense. The game needs to figure out its swatches. But for that hour of my video, I get to de-stress, I get to distract, and hopefully distract you guys too, so you also maybe feel something similar to what I am feeling. And I think that is the beauty of running a YouTube channel purely on creativity and passion for The Sims. So long story short, I overuse my favorite objects, and in this video you will also see me overusing them too, because I mean, this is a crazy color challenge. As I said, challenges like this, as I was blabbering on, I was getting through this, and look at it, it's so funny. How am I going to do this huge hallway with items? Now that I think about it, should I just leave the doors the way they are? Because I kind of like the big archway, but there's no other colors of archways to actually make this match. I love this pattern. Oh, let's use this one. Also, as I did this challenge like a year ago, I did see some people trying it as well. So if you are going to be trying it, please let me know. I gotta see this. You guys, just show me what it is that you're going to come up with this, because this is wild. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted, but I applaud anyone that's going to try this after watching this video. And I genuinely, like when I did this challenge last time, I was like, I really want James Turner or Deligracy or like Little Simsy to try this, and no one did. And I was like, all right guys, I'll come back. I'll do this again. We'll come back at a later date, and I swear one of you guys will have to try and do it. It's not an easy challenge to try, but to distract yourself is what I mean. It is really good, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I am going crazy, desperately trying not to reuse the same swatches, so we use as many swatches as possible, but sometimes that is also impossible when it comes to a challenge like this. And also, I'm so sorry if I like spin the camera around a lot in this video. I mean, I am really just trying to make sure that the swatches aren't next to each other as best as they can. And then also you look at this and you're like, what colors am I missing? And it's sometimes hard to really figure out what colors you are missing. I think I need a strong red. I apologize in advance if this is not your cup of tea and you're here like scratching your head like, okay, she's lost her mind. Yes, she may have lost her mind. Look how much fun she's having. This is also, I feel like, a really fun challenge for somebody that's like, just say you guys have just downloaded The Sims and you've got like 1 or 2 packs only, and you're like, do I really need all these other packs? Like, what kind of fun building items are there? So then you click on my video and you're like, oh, these are all of the swatches in the game. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks for showing me this. Said literally no one ever. But I think it's also just a way to showcase the objects so that you guys can see them, all of them, all at once. I need to see people try this challenge. I surely am not the only one that enjoys this kind of torture. And again, for some reason, like, yes, to you, it might be like, oh my God, like, why bother? To me, though, at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, this is brilliant. And it's almost like I'm playing like a weird, like, I was gonna say Tetris game, like a puzzle piece game. So I'm playing little puzzle pieces, I'm putting them down next to each other, and they can't be the same. They've got to be different. So it's like my brain is working on overtime in like the weirdest way possible. One of you guys is gonna have to explain why I like this so much. There has to be something in my brain that really enjoys this. The satisfaction you get of matching the colors, them all being different, and also just like your brain seeing colors. I think there's something really good for the endorphin. Is it endorphins? Yes, endorphins are peptides produced in the brain that act as natural painkillers and stress relievers. Well, this is not really pain killing my pain. It's still painful, but there's something kind of fun about it. So it must be relieving some sort of stress in my brain. Also, I apologize if you're like sensitive to bright colors and things like that, because this is obviously, oh my God, look at this. I'm in the green category and this red is haunting me. Like, that's not a green swatch. You're red. I'm hoping that there's going to be a large amount of endorphins being released throughout this video so that I can pass some on to you. I can take some on to myself and we can all exit this video with just like beautiful, happy thoughts. Sorry, look at it. I missed this view. Genuinely, I've missed this so much that I'm like, I'm gonna start crying. This is so funny. The first time when I did this, when I came up with this, I think I actually came up with this in the shower. Like, I was having a shower and I was like, what build next should I do? And then it like hit me like a ton of bricks. And Sandra was like, you are going to do the every tile is a different color. And I remember like I had to go to work the next day and I was kind of like upset because you know when you have like a brilliant idea and you just want to get on it straight away. So I was kind of upset. I was like, God, I wish I could just be at home like doing this challenge right now. And now here I am doing this challenge right now. But I just remember it coming to me, I think, in the shower. And to be fair, it did pretty well on my channel compared to the other videos that I had. Like, this one did go up quite a lot in views. So I guess people did enjoy it, but it also is one of those challenges that you're like, you can't look away. It's like, it's not great by no means. It's not like a brilliant challenge. But for some reason, there's something so satisfying about it that you just can't look away. It's like a bad smell. No, it's like when you're eating sweets and you're telling yourself to stop eating sweets because they're bad for your teeth, but you just can't. So this is one of those challenges. I'm doing this for you guys so you don't have to do this. Unless you want to, then please tag me because I need to see this. I need to see this done by somebody else. I'm calling out for like Sarah Kendall to somebody like that to do it. Come on, girl, just do it. I know you can do a great job of this. Guys, tag her in the comments. She's gonna be like, no, leave me alone. Kitchen complete. What can I say? Yeah, by the way, that was the kitchen I was working on. I remember also when I did this challenge, I also came up with a multitude of different ways of doing. Oh my God, how is this red? Sorry, now going through all the color swatches, I'm finding colors that like this comes up as red. That's like white, like clear white. It's also not a bad tile, actually, now that I think about it. I want to do a build where, sorry, I'm like spiraling. this challenge may be making me spiral, but I want to do a challenge where I only pick like maybe 3 packs and build a whole house with just like 3 packs, just say. So let me know what you think of that idea. What I was saying before I extremely spiraled was when I started this, I couldn't get it out of my chest. Like, I had to continue, I had to keep going. So I think what I did was I did like stripes as well. So like a rainbow challenge where the whole house was just like stripes of the rainbow, but they were all different tiles as well. I'll leave a couple of those linked for you down as well. But I think I'm more than likely will try a couple of those crazy ideas again after this because I think I need to do this. It comes in waves. Every once in a while, Sandra is just going to try this crazy challenge. And as far as I'm aware, I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I genuinely don't think I've seen anyone else do this before me back like a year ago when I did it. And some comments did prove that yes, some people also thought it was just me that created this. But I'm interested to see if you guys do know anyone else that maybe has tried this. I know after I did it, a couple of people tagged me to say, oh my God, I've also done it. And I was like, oh my God, you poor soul. I'm so glad you did it. There was a couple of people that have done it, but let me know if you've seen anyone else maybe like years ago, maybe even like a small channel that I wouldn't have noticed. Just let me know because I need to see the chaos. I think if Deligracy did this, she would lose her mind though. One of the things you gotta do as you're doing this challenge is continue saving. I've had so many crashes recently, so I decided to turn on the memory boost, the early access feature. Now I don't know, this could be totally bad, so maybe don't use it if you're scared of your save files. But when it comes to my save files, I've got a couple of them backed up. Most of my videos are just build videos and I do upload them to the gallery. So if I do just say lose this file if it gets corrupted, I won't cry too badly over it. I mean, look at what I'm building. We're not going to be too sad to let this go. But so far, touch wood. Wait, did I just save? I can't even remember. Touch wood, I haven't had a crash just yet with that memory boost thing on. So hopefully that might help. Okay, kitchen is fully complete. So I'm going to move on and do the dining room. It kind of would be fun to do this challenge where it's like, if you want to use like tiles, you can use tiles only in the bathroom with just random colors of tiles. Do you get me? So like every room is a random tile. So just say like we could do like just tiles in the bathroom. I don't know. I feel like there's really fun ways to do this to make me also use random colors and like random textures and swatches. Like what even is this tile? Do I even remember ever using this? No. And do I actually really like this? Yes. Oh my God. This just like in the bathroom would be beautiful. Oh, it's hidden behind this thing. Oh yes. Okay. One of you guys also mentioned that there is a purple tile in a concrete that never comes up in concrete. Sorry, what am I saying? No, it never comes up when you like filter purple. I also usually do the ceilings as well, but I don't know whether I can bring myself to doing that today because it does look really cool and immersive. Look at it so far. It's like da 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 da. Oh my God. Imagine inviting someone to your house and that's what they've got. It's like they've just bought all of the samples. Because imagine you go to a tile shop and you just get free samples and that's how you build your house. It's the free sample house. It's a free way of making your house look like it's finished, but that doesn't mean that it looks good, but it's just all free samples from the tile shop. Okay, I'm nowhere near being finished, but just have a little look and let it just like soak into your body. And like, are you not experiencing the same kind of happiness as I am? Okay, maybe I'm gone insane, but that is also correct. Definitely subscribe for the effort though. You see, there we go. We're using some new swatches. This is like the 10th swatch from the Adventure Awaits pack. So we're really embracing all of the new packs. Oh, look, I'm going to use Enchanted by Nature here as well. Yes, the 2 packs working next to each other. Adventure Awaits and Enchanted by Nature. Oh, my poor Enchanted by Nature pack is just like brought into this against its will. It's like, please leave me alone. Let me live. I can't believe I worked on that pack. Me, the builder of your dreams. You know, the best builder on YouTube. She does this build challenge. She ruins building for everybody, but she's worked on an Enchanted by Nature pack. Oh, guys, I love The Sims. All I can say is that I love The Sims. Like, look at this. It just makes no sense, but it's just so fun. I also just love, like, every once in a while, just putting down a grass patch. Like, imagine how weird that would be. I mean, I am thinking it's like artificial grass, but it's just imagine, like, oh, it's just grass patches here and there. Just actual mold growing in your house, but don't worry about it. It's all fine. I just keep thinking to myself like that genuinely no one has asked for this. But then again, that is exactly what I do on my channel. And sometimes people are so disappointed in like the objects that I use and things like that. But I'm like, guys, I'm just enjoying myself. Oh my God, I just realized I did all the floors. All the floors are complete. Okay. I kind of just started doing the floors to speed it up. But oh my God, look at it. Look at it. You see, this is what I meant by the window. You can just see it in there. Oh God, look at a little ghost in the bathroom. I am interested to see what kind of sim could live here. Like someone obviously very crazy vibed. Someone that like maybe like an artist. They obviously love painting and like they love color. Or maybe just somebody that genuinely just got like a load of free samples in a shop. They couldn't decide on a color, so they just got all of the colors. Yes, you see, I think the last time I didn't even have like the vampires pack or even like this Halloween pack. Oh my God, I didn't even know. I thought that this was from like the vampires pack. But this was from the Halloween kit or Halloween stuff pack or whatever. That's cute. I like this wallpaper. At least I found one thing, because I always laugh to myself. Okay, I actually really like this wallpaper too. I always laugh to myself that like these videos of these weird challenges have like no benefit to me at all. But look, at least I found one swatch that I could potentially use in the future. So we're already winning. Running out of tiles now, to be fair. Like I've painted all my red tiles already, but I wanted to also use, yeah, like wait, now this tile, this one's nice and red. I put this one here instead, because there definitely are a couple of swatches that like I just haven't used in ages that I want to use. Oh yeah, this, oh, you can't even see that red there. Okay, my bad. We'll just use this very bright red there just so you know that it is red. But I wanted these tigers somewhere. Maybe I'll put them here to brighten up that corner a bit. Wow, stunning. I wish we had a grass wallpaper too. I don't understand why we don't, because then you can create like really nice like green portions of your house where like grass is just growing on your house. Like I mean, if we have a floor tile of something, you think that we'd get the wallpaper of it too. And I'm desperately holding on hope for the idea of glass flooring. I think we need it in the game. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but we gotta do it, guys. Come on, Sims team, let's make that green, oh sorry, not green flooring, glass flooring. Imagine if I worked on the Sims team. You'd have this. Okay, that's actually a really nice swatch. I really like this. I'd consider using that. You see, some of the swatches are hidden behind other swatches. Like that blue one's actually not that bad either. Whoa. Okay, this purple one, I feel like I've never seen this purple wallpaper. Like that is purple. It has some pink and blues, but there's a purple on it. Now, guys, we've got something going on for us here. We've got something. We're learning. Okay, guys. So I think the whole actual of the floor plan, the whole flooring and the wallpapers are now complete. I'm just so glad I'm doing this. I mean, it looks hilarious. I'm gonna save because it's about to crash, I bet you. Because the game is definitely like, Sandra, you're not supposed to do this. Like, stop. This is a cursed challenge. Isn't just this like such a Sims thing? I don't know what it is. I think I've also tried this in The Sims 2 as well, because I thought that The Sims 2 had really fun swatches, and just for some reason, the idea of like crazy wallpapers always gives me The Sims 2 feel. So I don't know. Anyways, guys, the next stage of this crazy challenge, because when you thought this was over, no, it's definitely not. We now have got to furnish this. Why is my house like glitching? Do you see that? Oh, it's like glitching. Wait, what's going on? I feel like maybe that's like the setting. Or is my game actually just freaking out? I think I'm gonna like restart my game. Okay, I restarted my game and this is still happening. Like, do you see it? It's like every time I go onto a thing. Okay, no, I feel like maybe it has to be this memory boost thing. I'm gonna go back into automatic, which is what I had before I changed it, and see whether that does anything. Okay, so I have restarted my game and I'm in like a random house now, and everything seems to not be glitching, so everything is actually perfect. So I'm going to try and move us maybe onto this lot, but I have a feeling it's just my build. Okay, so I moved us onto a different lot and it's still happening, and it just must be happening with like the bigger rooms, because if you hover over the bathroom, nothing actually happens to it, but then when you hover over the dining room, okay, nothing's happening to this one. But I swear, it's like the middle piece is like glitching out. Do you see it? I think that looks so funny. So I think I might actually start off with the bathrooms. So just say if I wanted to do a toilet in this corner right here, I would have to go and pick out an orange toilet, which we don't have many options of. Oh my god, what is this toilet? Have I ever seen this? Oh my god, actually, I've never seen this toilet before. Hold on. Okay, I've just unlocked it from myself. It's underneath this toilet swatch. Oh, is that the Illuminati? Well, that comes up as an orange swatch, so maybe I'll use that here today. I suppose then I wanted like a little green shower maybe in the corner. Okay, well, actually, now that I think about it, I feel like I should have had the sink here and then the toilet over here instead. Damn it. Can I use this maybe in this room? Over here, I think I might actually do the toilet on the green tile, and then we could also do a green shower on this tile, which we've got like this one, but this one also has pink on it. What about this one? Come on, Adventurer Waits, come through with a nice color for us. Is that green enough? And then over in this corner, I'm going to do an orange sink, which I suppose this is the most orange sink that we've got. I also then need an orange mirror up above it, so I guess I could use this cat one because all the other ones, oh well, actually no, wait, now let's use this one. I'm gonna raise this one up slightly. I feel like this one fits the aesthetic a bit more. And of course then for the center, like I do want like a little rug, so the center tile is more so the pink tile, so maybe I will just do like an sorry, maybe not that one. Whoa, what is this? Wait, now this one has yellow and pink on it, so maybe we could put that like right here to almost have some yellow and pink as well on it. I have no idea, guys. Just keep with me, stay with me is what I'm trying to say. We'll do a nice little red hand towel over here. So I guess I'm gonna do a nice blue curtain here because this is at the front of the house, so we want to make sure that you've got still a little bit of privacy in this chaotic home. Maybe I'll just use this one and just like slightly make it go over onto the orange as well. That's beautiful, guys, isn't it? Maybe over in this corner we need like a little blue plant or something, just something, you know, to add a little bit of vibrancy into this house, because we clearly don't have enough of that. I will just give them a regular toilet paper. Oh my god, why is it going up so high? No, I want my toilet paper down here. I'm not a savage. I'll give them a nice toilet paper. And then maybe over here we could have like a little painting or something, a nice yellow painting on that wall. Okay, and then the middle tile, which has the light on it, is pink, so I will do pink for this. I'm very annoyed at the idea of my house actually glitching out. I really don't know what it is. I've never experienced that before. And also I have done this challenge before, so it's not like this is the first time me doing this challenge, but my house is corrupt somehow. So thanks, game. I actually got my sim in here just in case, and I've dressed her in like really funky outfits. Well, this outfit, so that she actually kind of matches the house. She looks so cute in her little beanie and her blue pants. Now, the house is still broken, so I am actually figuring out that maybe the idea of building a house like this can literally break your game. So be careful. Do this genuinely at your own risk, because I did come to the conclusion that if you actually paint a room a regular color and hover over it, it won't freak out. So it's just really the rooms. Oh wait, now it's not freaking out. Oh no, it still is freaking out. But I think it's just the fact that every tile is a different color and the game doesn't understand that, which is so weird because I've tried this before and it was never broken. So I'm really confused as to what that means. I'd almost like ask The Sims because I don't understand why. Anyways, let's move on to the sitting room. So I kind of want the TV over on this wall. So let's try and figure out what we can do. So we do have like this kind of purple-ish TV. So I think I might put that there. And then as the console underneath, I would need something kind of purple. But now I'm actually thinking about it. What if we do, like this thing? I could pretend this is a console table, even though obviously it isn't. But I could paint it like 3 different colors, and that actually does match really nicely. I know your Sims will probably try and sit on that, but I could put like something up above it so that maybe they can't. Okay, so that's your beautiful console table. Nothing to see here, just regular old console table. I'll do a nice pink flower over on that side, and then maybe on the other side we could do a nice little yellow tall standing lamp. Yeah, we could go for this one actually. Although no, do you know what? Maybe that one would be better for an office. Maybe this one seems quite nice. For the couch, I have done modular couches in the past, but maybe let's try and see whether we could find maybe something that will match the 3 colors. So I'm wondering, do I put it on like the yellow and pink and orange? So if I say yellow, pink and orange, can I find a oh, wait a second. We could just do this. Like this one kind of does. Wait, maybe this thing? Because that has like pink-ish, peachy kind of colors. And then I could end it with like a little yellow bedside locker, well, end table thing. I love the way I call them bedside lockers, and you guys always freak out when I say that. But look, we could do something like this. I've never used this couch before, so maybe this is the perfect time to use it. Now, the rug is always the biggest struggle for me, because how do I create a rug that's going to match all of these colors? I don't know. Or else like one of these also I feel like works here quite well, because it kind of has a little bit of every color. I mean, I am making up my own rules here. I'm gonna cover maybe this window with like a nice orange color. Oh my god, yes, perfect. I'm going to go for maybe a bit of orange, but then also a bit of pink over on this side, so that we've got like 2 different shaped curtains, but they're all kind of like the same, which is perfect. And looking at the way I laid this room out, we don't really have much room for like many other items, so maybe I'll just do like a nice blue painting over on this tile. Oh, I could do this. It has a few other colors. Oh, what's this? Wow, that's stunning. That's actually cool for a kid's bedroom. Wait, that reminds me of Adventure Awaits with that bird, the kiwi bird, Pruella Preville. Oh, and then over on this wall, we could do this. Oh my god, this is beautiful with the little koi fish. Yes, that's adorable. In the corner, let's not overthink it. Let's do another pink plant. I could actually do this one because this one has a bit of orange, which is like if I put it close to a curtain, it will kind of look like it's meant to be together like that. And then we could also maybe do another little pink one next to it just to kind of make it feel like it's working. Okay, guys, how stunning. Let's move on to, let's do the kitchen next, because the kitchen is always so fun because we get to do tiles for like the counters. So for instance, I want there to be a yellow tile counter, just say like here. I do like a greeny fridge. Like I feel like this one would work. This one's a bit too blue. Oh, maybe like a light green, kind of like that would work here quite well. Then we've got a purple counter, which I guess this one honestly would probably work the best. It perfectly matches, so we got to give it a shot. Then we've got a nice bright green, which again, do I do like this one? But I feel like that matches too perfectly. So I might actually, oh wait, maybe I could use the Enchanted by Nature instead. We could do this lovely pink corner one. Then we've got this beautiful orange one from the Wizards pack. And then, oh wait, I need a stove as well. But I definitely want a blue counter at the end. Wow, how beautiful. Now that I think about it, actually, can I do an orange stove here instead? Perfect. So then I could do an orange little range hood with this setup. Oh, so pretty. I wonder, can I get maybe this sink going on top of that? That would probably make sense. And then maybe let's just do like a little breakfast table over here. I mean, who's to stop us at this point? So we could do like a nice little yellow table over here. Oh, this one's kind of cute. So then let's do a purple chair, but for sure this one. A nice green chair over on the grass patch. Maybe this one actually. I like this one. And then a pink chair. Oh my I'm absolutely obsessed. I've overlapped this little blue thing a little bit too much over the pink, but I have put some pink decorations on one side of it, so I think that does look quite cute. Yeah, I guess I'll just clutter the kitchen a little bit, and I guess the light should be maybe blue. Perfect for a kitchen. And I am going to leave some extra saucers because the brighter and the crazier the colors are, the more they hurt your eyes, the better in this challenge. Okay, so I just sped it up a little bit and I've done the dining room, and I think it looked so funny. So I was really stuck with the table. That's why I said I'd skip on a little bit, because the table, I wanted to make it round because it's such a big room. I wanted many chairs, but also then if I made it like this, I would have had like a half a chair here and a half a chair there. So I just decided to do 4 chairs. I love this blue, working with like that beautiful dark blue floor tile. And I also love what I did back here for some reason. I don't know, it's a little bit weird, but we've got 2 separate bookcases, but they seem to be working together. And I've even used this color, which is my least favorite color of this Enchanted by Nature bookshelf. And then we've also got a bit of blue and a bit of pink over on in this painting. So I thought that together, that actually created a very interesting space. So this is what we've got going on here for us. And my house is still glitching, so you best believe I don't think that's stopping anytime soon. I'm just gonna add another little blue seat here just in case we've got another person, you know, we've got a chair at the ready. Okay, so maybe let's work a little bit on the bedroom together. So the bed is always also a very hard choice in challenges like this, because like a bed takes up 6 tiles. It's kind of difficult to find a bed that has so many different colors. I know for a fact that this bed has a few really interesting swatches on it. So we're looking essentially for a bed that would really cover a lot of different colors. But as I said, that sometimes can be impossible. So we're just gonna have to figure out if there's a bed with the most type of different swatches on it, and we're just gonna have to roll with it. You know, these also have pretty interesting swatches, so we could go for something like this because we've got quite a lot of orange. There's blue on this as well, and maybe like slightly bits of pink, so that could be a good contender. We've also got this that has green. Well, there's no green actually on the floor. Oh, that's cute. This bed is also quite funky. This one has a lot of different swatches. It has blue actually, and it has orange, so that would cover those, but I still don't think it's enough. We could do this one actually. Hold on a while. That's probably the best contender because it has like, it's literally a rainbow bed, so it probably makes the most sense. Let's use this one. Plus, when else have I ever used this bed? I'm gonna use this as a little yellow bedside locker over on this side, and then over on the other side we'll use something nice and green. Oh, maybe this new Enchanted by Nature, not Enchanted by Nature, Sandra, no, Adventure Awaits, because it's actually on the grass, so it feels like it's like a little picnic or something. I really love doing color challenges because if you filter something like a category by color, you actually just, it feels like I'm finding new items all over again. Because like, look at this green cat. Would I have ever normally used this green cat? I don't think so. I don't think I'm still gonna use it here, but it just reminds me of all of these really interesting swatches. Like, I might actually use this thing today. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller and just put it here. I know there's a lot of lights going on here, and I also have this Enchanted by Nature light, but I think challenges like this really just make you think outside the box, and that is one of my favorite things to do. And I mean, looking at the combination of objects here today, I think you should be proud of me because I am changing things up a little bit every once in a while. Wait, what if we use this painting up here, because we've got orange on this side, and then this is like a little purple tree in a more blue themed home. So it almost feels like the wall behind it really matches this painting. Oh my god, I'm obsessed, guys. And again, when would I ever have used this painting if not today? I'm so proud of myself, guys. This is brilliant. I might use this curtain here and make it slightly go over onto the blue, but it's still mainly over on the orange. And then on the other side, we will do a nice pink one. I'm actually kind of running out of curtains. Maybe this one is actually quite funky. I usually like to do a nice little ottoman here, so I don't think that's going to be possible unless I do this, guys. Wait a second. Sandra creates her own ottoman. Look at how cute that looks. The blue and the orange next to each other. I'm obsessed. Can I get some shoes? Okay, some blue shoes over on this side. Some nice little cluttery boxes over on that side. I do need a dresser, and I am actually running out of space in this room. I didn't really think about it, so maybe I'll put a dresser over here. Again, how do I do a dresser? Usually dressers are like 2 tiles wide, and we've got green and purple here together. So let's see what we can work out with this. I don't think there's anything green and purple together, but I might be able to create something like this where I do a green one, and then yeah, and then we don't have purple, but I could maybe do a smaller different purple one, and we just pretend. Oh wait, this is green and purple, because honestly that makes sense because it's green and purple. And again, when else am I going to use this? I don't use these Enchanted by Nature objects often. I mean, they do have mushrooms on them, so you don't have to be kind of enchanted, or else I could do 2 like this, but I think that actually looks a bit weird. I'm going to use the Enchanted by Nature. My Enchanted by Nature pack is really coming through, and I'm obsessed. So thank you so much, Enchanted by Nature. You're really here to save the day. Okay, so I've stacked some purple objects over on this side, and then I've added another little green plant to suggest guess the green. And then over here, I suppose we do need a little mirror. So we could do like an orange mirror in the corner, which actually this one would be a lot of fun if I just like put this one right here. But then what do I put on the other tiles? Not that I need everything on every tile. I guess we don't actually have to have anything here. Maybe I could just do like a painting collage. You see, there we go. We've got a beautiful collage of paintings over there. And logically, I also would like a little rug. But again, like how does one pick a rug for this flooring? It's just almost impossible. I could do that. It does cover a lot though, which I'm not too happy with. Like I want a rug that has like every single color on it, which I feel like is possible. Like this one almost has a lot on it too, because it's got like kind of bits of purple and green and blue on it. Wait, now maybe I'll do this one. And it also has little squares, so it makes me feel like it makes sense because it's like in every tile is a different color thing. I might put a pink lamp in the corner too, and then we'll call this room complete. Completo. Okay, that's actually kind of cute. But no, oh, the cat. Oh, no, maybe I'll do this one. I find it very difficult to use this plant. I mean, it does remind me of a plant, but maybe this is kind of funky to have in this room. I mean, nothing really makes sense in this room anyway, so I think I might be kind of okay with this. Now for the middle light, I think I want to do, wait, now there's actually no definite middle, so maybe we might put it over more so towards the orange tile, and we'll do like an orange hanging light. Oh, or wait a second, we could do this one because it has orange, and then I think pink was next to it, so maybe that makes sense. I'll just leave the saucer there because I do really want this to feel very bright. Like I want you to be able to see like all of the colors, so I might just add another little sneaky invisible saucer that you guys won't see, but it is there. Oh my god, like look at the way this house is turning out so far. It does hurt your brain after a while, to be fair. Like it is kind of starting to hurt my eyes a little bit, but I'm having so much fun. Okay, I'm just gonna work a little bit on the office. I want just like a regular desk, like red and pink, which obviously isn't a combination that you find very often, especially when you're looking for a desk, but I have high hopes that I'll be able to find something good. I guess maybe I could go for this one because this one has slightly like pink accents to it, especially with the legs. Then for a chair, again, it would have to be kind of like, because it's going to be in the middle of two tiles, so like a green and orange. Again, a combination together doesn't really, oh my god, this one is green and orange. And it actually has like the perfect swatches, like the lightness of the orange and the lightness of the green. Enchanted by Nature is honestly elite. I'm telling you, the pack I worked in is elite. Sorry, I just stumbled upon my oranges, you know, like my little lemons, and I'm gonna put them here because they're on an orange tile and I think they look amazing there. Again, like even going through a category of like red items, it almost makes you feel like you're looking at new objects because these things in a specific color, like you just don't recognize them. Well, I mean, I don't. Maybe you guys do, and that's fine. But poor Sandra isn't recognizing anything that's going on here. Oh, I really want this. Oh my god, I've yeeted myself out of the house. I mean, rightfully so. Get out of this house at this point. This is like a scary haunted house. Imagine if I do like a regular house and then this sort of house, like every tile is a different color house, but we do that in the basement, and then that's where we like murder people for Halloween. I have no idea. Anyways, I want this phone there, so I think that's pretty cute. So we've got like some pink items on our red desk, so I think that makes a lot of sense personally in my head because it's like a combination of two colors working together. It makes sense, guys. Just don't ask any questions. I think the best way to enjoy my videos is just to never ask me any questions. Like, don't presume I'm going to have rational thoughts here. There's absolutely no rationality. Let me take you on a journey. That sounds really weird, but let me just take you where we gotta go, and that's all you really need to say, and that's all you need to know in these type of videos. You just cannot ask any questions. I kind of want to do like a little easel or something in the background, like a little artist studio. Just pretend that things are still normal. Look at this cool guitar. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, I've never used that before. I mean, logically it would have to be an artist that lives in this house, like, because like who else? Little easel over on this blue tile. I wanted like a little rug, and this one actually has some like purple and pink, so I'm thinking that maybe if I like merge it all together here, because it has kind of like some reds too, so maybe that would be like a nice little rug. Even some like little purpley tinted paint over on this side with the red kind of merging in together. That is so fun. I gotta admit, guys, you surely are having fun at this point of the video. Surely. I want to put like a little pink bookcase right here as well. Maybe maybe I'll make my own bookcase. If you go into surfaces, you can find like all of these random things and you can actually kind of create your own bookshelves. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself is what I always say. Genuinely though, how many times have I used Enchanted by Nature in this video? Like there's Enchanted by Nature there. I even used Enchanted by Nature shelves and look at how perfectly all of these colors kind of match together. So it's almost like I created my own little bookshelf because it's got like 2 or 3 different types of book things, you know, that you could choose from. But I think that's so cute. And I love the idea of this light here also being kind of really classical feeling. And it almost matches the aesthetic of that specific tile. I don't know what it is, but this wall, I'm finding it so like visibly, like visually appealing to my brain. It's like scratching an itch that I didn't even know I needed scratched. Okay guys, so the office is complete. So the one last thing we're gonna do is just the hallway. So I'll just bash that out real quick and then we'll do the last bathroom together and then we will do a tour. And I don't know, I think I might also paint the ceiling because I feel like for immersion purposes that would be ideal. And yeah, of course, I maybe you guys have been screaming at the screen, but I have decided to just leave the windows the same color that they are. I think I could do this again, maybe in a more extreme version. I actually don't even know how you would make this more extreme, but for the purpose of this video, I will just leave the doors and the windows the colors that they are. But you can let me know if you want to see something maybe more, or maybe this will spark some sort of an idea. Whether it should spark any more ideas after this, I don't know. I think maybe we should just leave this the way it is, but I'm very interested to see what you guys are going to think. That's the most exciting part of recording videos. Like if you're actually enjoying what you're doing, you should just go and do it. Like, you know, there's a couple of comments that I get where people are inspired by, you know, me starting my YouTube channel and, you know, because it is going in the most perfect direction. I don't want to jinx myself. Every time I talk about it to like family members, I'm like, guys, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to jinx myself. But I do want to say that my channel is going into the direction that I wanted it to go. So I am extremely proud of that idea and I'm extremely proud of all the work that I have put into it. But the biggest piece of advice that I could give people, because I don't think starting a YouTube channel should be based on the laptop that you have or the computer that you have. I think it should be based on the idea of the passion that you have to show off what you want to do. I started off my YouTube channel thinking I was going to do makeup because that's essentially where my job was back then. But then I decided, sorry, this alien, I'm obsessed with him. But then I decided as time went on that, you know, I always wanted to try doing Sims videos. And the Sims videos were really a source of comfort for me, watching others, you know, play Sims. So I switched my direction. And I think your YouTube channel should really be all about expressing yourself and doing exactly what it is that you want to do, you know, rather than doing it for somebody else or, you know, just doing it for the views. So if you are thinking of starting your own YouTube channel, I think you should just do it. It doesn't matter what video you upload. It doesn't matter what way you do it. You should do it to find your own audience and to find the people that might enjoy your content. And now I'm laughing saying this because I'm like, who the heck is going to enjoy this content? Oh, sorry, this little thing. Oh, I think I might put it actually in the center. I think that's really cute. And then we could just put a little green plant on top of it to kind of merge the two together. I'm desperately thinking about this one. Oh my God, guys, this is so fun. Seriously though, on a serious note, if there is any YouTubers or anybody that's going to be trying this, even yourself watching this now, don't forget to save. Now, I'm not going to jinx myself now and say that my game actually hasn't crashed yet, which it hasn't. Like, it's been really good, but just keep saving because this is those type of challenges that if it crashed now, there is no way I can go back and do this again. There's just no way. You've got to be really careful with what you're doing with this challenge. It's just not a challenge for the faint-hearted, dare I say. I really love this corner right here that I've done with this like really stylized piece. Like, oh, this whole entire square is perfect. Like, I love it. Love that stylistic choice. Okay, so that is your hallway complete. So the one last room I'm gonna do with you guys is this bathroom because we actually started off with this toilet, so I want to revisit it. It's so funny. It really just reminds me of the Illuminati, and I wonder is that what they were kind of going with? I'm not sure, but I think what I'm going to do in this room specifically, because when you have the walls up, yeah, so I want the mirror to be on this wall, I suppose. So I do want a pink swatch. Forgot about this swatch, although this one's kind of cute too. Maybe for the purpose of this video, since I never really use swatches like this, I might actually go for this one because I really like that pink tile behind it. And honestly, the pink with the gold, there's something beautiful about this shower. Would you have believed that Sandra would have went against her natural forces and used something else? That's crazy. I hate the way that towel is against the wall. It's like you gotta like put your hand against the wall to grab that towel, but whatever, that's not my problem. I won't be trying my hands in this room. Oh, Enchanted by Nature again? No, maybe not. Maybe let's just go for this one. I think this one will have a nicer kind of feeling in this room. Okay, love the way I'm talking about the aesthetic aesthetic feeling now that you get with this video. You shouldn't get any aesthetic feeling with this video. I love this curtain and I wish we had it in like a smaller, skinnier swatch. I feel like the game gets a little bit confused with magenta and purple because I feel like that's magenta. Maybe I'll just use this. Screw it. I'll just put this curtain right here because that's the purple that I was kind of looking for. And then on the floor, I do definitely want like a little rug, like a little bath mat. Maybe purple and blue together. I've got my hopes up high. We've got this. That's kind of purplish and bluish. Enchanted by Nature coming through once again. We could do this because this is blue and kind of pinky purpley. Wait, what if I scale this? Okay, not scale it up, scale it down and then put it like this and then merge these two together to create the ultimate tiny little bath mat. That, if it was a little bit bigger, it would work really nicely. Well, I guess I could do it this way, but I feel like that's way too big. What am I really doing here? What does this video come to? Oh wait, this one has blue and purple on it, and I have never in a million years used that before, so I think that's perfect. And I kind of want like a little yellow mirror on this wall as well. God knows why at this point. No one should just question it. I just know I want a pop of yellow on this wall. Then again, no, it would be nice to look at yourself while you're on the toilet, of course. What? Maybe let's just do a nice little blue robe right here. And of course, we are not savages. We will provide this establishment with a nice thing of toilet paper. So we'll do this one. Screw it. We'll even give them an extra roll down there because we're so good and so considerate and so kind and friendly. Can I put like some clutter items here? Yes, I can. Some toothpaste. We don't have toothbrushes. We wash our teeth with our fingers. Oh, I really love this idea of this here. Yes, let me just put that there. I don't know why. You just dry your hands on it. You just like touch it like this and your hands are dry. Perfect. Okay, guys, I have completed this room and that now concludes my whole house. I feel like I need extra in this first room. I feel like I was very scared at the beginning and now I'm confident. So I'm going to add a bit of extra pieces here. I mean, this was definitely a wild challenge. A challenge that, as I said, probably you guys will not need. But maybe there's somebody out there that's going to create an amazing storyline. But unfortunately, my house is still glitching. Like, look at me just like putting my mouse over it. I just don't think it's rendering tiles, like all of the tiles, which is weird. Now, it could be something with me. It could be something maybe with my drivers, although I think my graphic drivers are updated. And I did get a better graphics card recently. So I'm not really sure entirely if that's my glitch, but I would be interested to see whether you guys, if you download this, let me know whether yours is glitching too. But I have tried this before, so I don't really know what's going on, guys. But I think that one last thing I will do is I will do a tour and I will paint ceiling, all different color tiles for your viewership. Okay, guys, so the ceiling is all complete. Don't look too closely at the ceiling. It doesn't match the tiles at the bottom, but just for immersion purposes, I felt like it was just right to do it for you. I'm going to quickly hit a save because if this crashes now, I will also crash. Well, guys, welcome on into literally the most deceiving home I think I've ever built, because from the outside, it looks like the regular schmegular, gray old boring Sandra special, but through the window, you're like, what the heck is going on? But let's run straight through the front door and figure this out, guys. Welcome on into this maze, this mess. Welcome on into my every tile is a different color challenge. Did I have fun? Yes. Did you have fun? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Is my head sore? Yes. Is yours? Probably too. Anyways, this is the first room that we've done, which is the bathroom. I mean, I feel like it's tame vibes comparing to what we've got going on towards the, you know, the end of the house. This is my sim, literally just chilling. Oh my God, look at her smug little face. I love this idea of this like kind of crazy, maybe slightly more erratic, wild sim living in a home like this. I think even looking at her outfit sitting on this couch, I think it's so cute and so funny. So I think something like this could be a very fun, like interesting let's play that maybe we could potentially try, hopefully, if my house doesn't glitch out totally. Then we've got a beautiful little dining space, which I really love the way that space looks over here. The colors working together, I think, are really fun. And I love this purple. I think more purple items with this swatch would be beautiful. This is the other side of the house. And then we come through into the kitchen space. So the kitchen space is nicely fully functional with a small little breakfast table. We've got some beautiful little clutter items right here as well. Everything is functional, I'd like to think. Sometimes I can't even grasp whether it is functional because I can't really see what's going on anymore, but I would like to think that it is still all fully functional. So then we make our way to the right-hand wing of the house where we are greeted with our beautiful bedroom. I mean, how would you ever in a million years close your eyes and sleep here? I would be so, like, my mind would be racing. I wouldn't be able to sleep here. Like, it would be really tough, but this is what we've got. We've got a lot of lights going on here. I mean, I do have a candle and a light and another light, so maybe that's a bit overkill, but I'm loving the idea of this room. I think it's so funny. And I think, again, I'm using objects that I don't normally, specifically with that painting. I would never use that painting normally, but here I am. I've used it. And we've got a beautiful little ensuite bathroom because we of course prioritize functionality over aesthetics in this house. So we've got ourselves second bathroom and the Illuminati toilet staring at you with a cute little ghost. It's like there's too many faces in this bathroom. You know, everyone's staring at you while you're having a shower. But I love this little like green tile. Then we've got the one last room of the house, which is your office space. So you go through this door and you've got this crazy chaotic creative space. And again, I think this is probably my favorite part of the house. Just looking at all the items and all the colors working together in this space, I think there's just something so satisfying about this. So I'm wondering, is there a demographic of people that are going to watch this video that are also going to find this really visually appealing the way I am? I don't know what it is. This whole screenshot, even with like the guitars over there, oh my god, like I'm obsessed. I just can't believe that this challenge hasn't been done by more people. So I'm really genuinely calling for more people to do it, just because, okay, the phone is floating, just forget about it, because I think that this is just so fun and it just makes you think outside the box and it makes you use swatches and colors and items and textures that you normally wouldn't. And as I said, maybe for somebody that's never really played this game or that only has a couple of packs, this is a pretty good way to showcase all of the different swatches that we've got going on here for us. So again, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this crazy idea that I came up with like last year. I will leave the original video that I did last year down in the comments so you guys can have a look at how this challenge changed over the years. But I think looking at it like this, it just makes me so incredibly happy. I think there's just something so incredibly satisfying about this challenge that I hope you guys are going to also understand. So thank you so much for watching, and if you've got any suggestions, please don't forget to leave them down in the comments. Well guys, I'm going to leave you right here with my beautiful little every tile is a different color challenge. I had so much fun doing this. I should have done this for like a milestone video. Instead I did this on a random Monday. So happy Monday to everyone, and I am calling for James Turner, Gracie, Lil Simsy, and whoever else wants to try this challenge, because I want to watch someone else do this. Like, come on guys, I want to enjoy this on my screen too instead of having to do it myself. But of course, if you are new here and if you have even enjoyed a sliver of this challenge, please don't forget to subscribe and consider using my creator code if you are going to be purchasing any Sims packs in the future. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.